The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome inside beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, the site of this evening's NCAA Division III women's hockey game between the number 7 ranked Bulldogs of Adrian College and the Sabres of Marian University. Calvin Keys here with you on Adrian College TV to narrate the action as we take a look at the starting lineups first for Adrian College. For the Bulldogs, they will be going with Carmen Anderson, Reagan Petrowski, and Zoe Lorai on offense. On defense, Annika Hansen and Emma Corbett, and in goal, Sophie Goldberg. For Marian, their starters will consist on offense of Brooke Anderson, Logan Crawford, and Alyssa Heim. On defense, it's Aubriella Westfall and McKenna Crush. And in goal, Kayla Kolpticki. Well, there's a look at our starting lineups for this game. They're being announced right now. We will be back with the beginning of this hockey game in about 4.5 minutes. Please stay with us on Adrian College TV as our coverage continues.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Dockey, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena, just about set for puck drop here on Pucks and Paws night at the AIA. Number 7 ranked Adrian College hosting unranked Marian University. These two teams faced off in NCAA men's hockey right before this. Now it's time for the NCAA women's matchup. Regan Petrowski wins it back, puck drop, and we're underway. Bulldogs moving left to right on your screen in the white. Marian moving right to left in the black. Talked about the starters at the beginning of today's broadcast, but we'll mention them again for the Bulldogs. Their starting forward line is Carmen Anderson, Regan Petrowski, and Zoe Lorai. On defense, it is Annika Hansen and Emma Corbett, and in goal, Sophie Goldberg. For Marian, they'll be starting with Brooke Anderson, Logan Crawford, and Alyssa Heim. On offense, on D, it's Aubriella Westfall and McKenna Crush, and in net, Kayla Kolpitke. Bulldogs send it across. That one too far in front of Adrian's leading scorer, Carmen Anderson. Lines being shuffled a bit here by Bulldogs head coach Sean Skelly. Turning forward with the puck and looking to clear it out is Heim. Taken back along by Wolschlager. Recently heading onto the ice. Tries to usher it out front. Sticked aside by Kolpitke. Back out to the point. Jessica Anderson has it. Elevates this one down low for Hudanish. Back up top for Maya Roy, walking the blue line. Decides to play it down low. Puck finds its way to Hudanish, turns and spins one on goal. Wolschlager, angled to the boards by Crush, but Jocelyn Hudanish will come away with it. Back up to the point for Jessica Anderson. Blockered away by Kolpitke. Adrian possessing here. Early on in the hockey game, pass too far in front of Hudanish. Marian just able to get it out under the stick of Jessica Anderson. Roy will turn back ahead. Banks one onward for Cataret. Here's Hudanish. Pass was too far behind Belland. Here's Kuna. Dropped it back. Now a lead pass that's too far in front of Chimenti. Anderson back for it. Jessica Anderson knocked off the puck by Chimenti. Lascelles looking to work it over to the far side to Von Ruden. Jessica Anderson will skate ahead. Played in down low. Belland will grab it. Down for Von Ruden. Back out to the point. Trubin fanning on the shot. Looking to clear is Jones. Still loose in the high slot for Adrian. Trubin over for Riley. Sends it into the middle for Von Ruden. Couldn't control the pass. Jones is brought down by Lascelles, who may have hooked her on the play. Pass into the middle for Chimenti again. Stolen away by Belland. Bulldogs move in here. Una Belland may have been tipped in front by Von Ruden. Kolpitke made the save. Sabres move it back up the other direction. Trubin opens up, looks to go back ahead for Belland. Can't connect, and it will be icing against the Bulldogs of Adrian College. Face-off will come back in the Bulldog zone. Tonight, the Bulldogs have arranged a benefit game for the Lenawee Humane Society accepting donations of bleach, Purina kitten chow, Purina cat chow, laundry detergent, cat litter, and as well as cash donations for the local animal shelter here in Adrian. In fact, we had a representative of the Humane Society along with a furry friend, namely a dog, out there to deliver the opening puck drop. Things get going here on a Saturday evening at the AIA. Bulldogs versus Sabres. Fitting that a team with the nickname of Bulldogs would do a benefit for a local Humane Society. Sent to the far side. This one will be lifted in by Hansen. Trying to find it is Dofied. Instead, it will come to the Sabres' Heidi. Corbett back in. Looking out front for Hubenschmidt. Follow-up chance, Dofied didn't get through. Deflects into the far corner. Played out front again for Hubenschmidt. That is covered up by Cole Pitke. We get a whistle with 16:07 left in the first period. Draw coming up on the far side. Petrowski will take this one against Crawford. Petrowski wins it back to Carmen Anderson. Fanning on the shot there is Hansen. Maybe a break for Marian coming up as it's fed ahead for Heim. Across and looking to play it back the other direction was Logan Crawford. Missed the net. Petrowski has it knocked away from her by Sato, and it goes into the Bulldog bench for the whistle. Face-off coming up on the far side, just outside the Bulldog blue line. Adrian wins it back. Here's Maya Roy. Backhanded the other way by Crawford. Out through the neutral zone. Jessica Anderson has it. Banked forward for Lorai. Zoe Lorai. Drop pass for Roy. Back for Lorai again. Angled off by Crush. Carmen Anderson looking backwards with it. Plays it over here for Jessica Anderson. Now Reagan Petrowski skating ahead. Carmen Anderson cuts in. Can't get it through the skates of Crush. Good move by Crawford to carry it out. Maya Roy looking up ahead for Petrowski, who can't get there, and it is icing against Adrian College. .15:01 left in the first period. Still scoreless here at Arrington Ice Arena. Shipper takes the draw and wins it back from Petrowski. Sent around by Anderson. Jessica Anderson finds Carmen Anderson. Shipper keeps it in with the backhand. Maya Roy will bank it out. Racing back for it is Hafel. Behind the goal of Kolpitke. Hafel again looking for Kuna. Instead it's intercepted by Wolschlager. Callie Wolschlager behind the goal. Riley plays it across the blue line for Trubin. Now it's Roy. Back for Trubin again. Hudanish couldn't hold on. Riley knocks it down and keeps it inside the blue line. Now another shot deflected in front. They score. Kaylee Cataret gets the Bulldogs on the board. Bulldogs were controlling in the offensive zone for an extended period. Great play by Riley to keep it inside the blue, and then sends it in front where Cataret was wide open, and they score. 1-0 lead for Adrian. Wouldn't have happened without that great play at the point by Riley to keep it inside the blue, and then a great shot pass, if you will, to Cataret, who angled it over the right pad of Kolpitke. Dofied gloves it down. Bounced back in. Sato around for Chimenti. Sorrell working it up the near boards. Out for Riley. Just recorded the assist. Now she'll play it over for Dofide. Up ahead, Trubin trying to dump it into the Adrian zone. Instead, it will ramp out of play. Von Ruden will take this face-off against Pegan. Kaylee Caderet getting the scoring started for Adrian on the tip-in from the shot from Riley, if you're just joining us. Marian looking to play it out. Rimmed around for Von Ruden. Point. Back for Hansen. Long shot that is gloved by Cole Pitke. She will hold on. 13:06 to play in the first period. Number 7 ranked Adrian looking to extend their lead, up 1-0. Thanks to the goal from Kaylee Caderet. Knocked down off the face-off is Pegan. Back to the point. Hansen may have hit the side of the goal with that shot. Belland battling for it with LaSalle. Back to the point for Annika Hansen. D to D for Corbett. Shot is wide right. Belland trying to find it. Instead, it's taken by Eastman. And now Crush with the puck. McKenna Crush. Up ahead, it's played out by Akala. Eastman will dump it in, and Marian gets a much-needed change. Corbett behind the goal for it. Up the near wall. Meets a roadblock in Crawford. Bulldogs move it up the other direction with Lorai. Dropped off for Hafel. Long feed makes its way through to Anderson. Walking in here, moving to the backhand, a chance. It's over the crossbar. Good opportunity for the Sabres. Played in front again. Just one shot so far for Marian, to Adrian's 5. Lorai skates over center. Still Lorai. Tries to reverse it out front, finds Carmen Anderson, a low shot. That was saved by Cole Pitke. Still the puck loose around the goal. Sabres send it around the window, kept in by Roy. Plays across here for Lorai, another chance, and that is saved well by Kolpitke. Another stoppage in play with 11:32 left in the first period. Adrian leads 1-0. Caderet getting on the board for Adrian. Senior forward out of Barrington, New Hampshire. Played for the Boston Shamrocks before coming to Adrian. Jessica Anderson will rim it around. Hubenschmidt trying to find it in the skates of the official. Dug free by Marian. Played out by Sato. Jessica Anderson goes back for it. Maya Roy played up ahead for Hubenschmidt. Allie Hubenschmidt with the puck. Looking to drive wide around Kuna. Still Hubenschmidt. Up top. Played across for Roy. Now it is Slater. Looking to dance away from Shipper. Taken now by Dofide. Looks back to the point for Roy. Long shot ramped up high in the air, almost dropped right into the goal. Kolpitke didn't see where that one was. Jessica Anderson sends it down low. Slater trying to dig it loose. Battle on the end boards right now. Nearly halfway through this first period. We're glad you've joined us on Adrian College TV. Calvin Keys with you. Cam Overmeyer, our director. Forrest Vernier, our cameraman. Banked across to the far side. Chimenti trying to keep it in. Instead, it will be carried forward by the defenseman Roy. Crosses over the Marian blue line. Has it knocked off her stick, but Hudanish will follow up. Taken by Kaylee Caderet. Circles, looking to drop it off for Hudanish. Instead found the stick of Marian's Olsen. Down low for Wolschlager. Finds Caderet. Catherine Trubin, low shot. That was tipped by Wolschlager, but held on to by Kolpitke. Kayla Cole-Pitke, the junior out of Powell, Wyoming, covers up for the face-off. Carteret versus Pegan is the face-off matchup. Bulldogs win it back. Heading down low for it is Westfall. Able to successfully clear it out for Eastman. Trubin down low to pick it up. Catherine Trubin with some speed. She'll find the tape of Wolschlager. Wolschlager up the middle, has Trubin with her. Callie Wolschlager over for Catherine Trubin, trying to elevate it up over Cole-Pitke, but no dice. Trubin again, looking to pass it down low. That one intercepted by Eastman. Kept in here, cutting to the middle. A backhand chance from Hudanish that was sticked away by the Sabre defense. Now lifted out by Jones. Catherine Trubin will go back for it, circling ahead. Looks over for her D partner, Riley. Belland skates in, up the right wing, dropped off. A chance! Von Ruden with a monstrous drive on the one-timer. Blocker save, Cole-Pitke. Up for Brooke Anderson. 3 Andersons on the ice tonight. Brooke Anderson for Marian, as well as Carmen and Jessica for Adrian. Feed from Annika Hansen was cut off by Eastman, but she stick checks it away from the Sabre, and the puck goes back down low. Von Ruden behind the goal, backhand feed in front. Good chance for Una Belland. Cole-Pitke made the stop. Marian trying to slide it across, taken by Hansen. Banked forward for Von Ruden to chase. Played up into the middle for Crawford. Shot blocked by Corbett. Here is Heim. Tangled up with Hansen. Annika Hansen around the boards. Corbett will chase after this one. Stolen by Tia Lascelles. Finds the alternate captain, Belland. Belland down into the corner. Still Una Belland looking out front. Rebound chance. Lorai was trying to find it. Jessica Anderson will play it back down low on the cycle for Zoe Lorai. She is hit hard. Her helmet has come off. Carlia Sato bumped into her awkwardly. Lorai making a petition for some sort of a penalty call. Helmet came off. Interesting turn of events. We get a whistle. Petrowski to take the face-off against Shipper. She wins it back. Sent over for Roy. Lorai with her helmet back on. Sends out in front. Pass didn't connect with Petrowski. Looking to play it out is Kiefer. Roy racing after it. Maya Roy. Back up for Petrowski again. Winds and fires. That was off the skate of Shipper in front. Kiefer looking to play it out. Petrowski has it knocked away from her. Back up for Kuna. Below the goal, Sophie Goldberg with some rare action. She's only faced one shot. As for Kayla Cole-Pitke, Marian's goaltender, she has faced 12 so far with 6:33 left in the first period. Petrowski will carry onward. Shot did not get through. Westfall in front. Follow-up chance. Lorai, puck still loose. Petrowski has another poke at it, but Cole-Pitke will stand tall as McKenna Crush clears out the crease. .626 left in the first period. Only goal so far from Adrian's Kaylee Carteret. Dofide wins it backwards. Back for Trubin. Around the boards, race after it. Westfall will get there. She's pressured by Hubenschmidt. Adrian sends it back in front again. Unable to get a stick on it was Dofide. Comes around the wall once more. Chimenti trying to play it out. Kept in well by Jaden Riley. Out front for Hubenschmidt. She's tripped up. Follow-up chance. Dofide fanned on it. Backhanded over by Sorrell. Sorrell in front. That was Lindsay Sorrell with the chance, senior out of Windsor, Ontario. Driving wide was Marian. They play it D to D here. Pass from Hayfold did not get through cleanly. Sent ahead by Chimenti. Trubin will go back to pick it up. Catherine Trubin centers for Caderet, who weaves wide to the far side. Slater lost it in her skates and then brought it in off sides. Incidentally, we get a whistle and we will have a neutral ice face-off in a few moments. Caderet to take this draw against Pegan. Picked up by Hansen. Lead pass for Caderet. Plays around the kick plate. Taken by Pegan. Marian looking to clear. Puck finds its way ahead for Eastman. Down into the Bulldog zone. Annika Hansen has it. Looking for Caderet. Stolen away by Slater. And here's a chance for Ellie Slater. Has Wolschlager on the far side. Had her stick tied up, possibly hooked by Bishop. Eastman trying to get there, but Hansen reaches the puck first. Wolschlager back for Annika Hansen. A chance. Banned on that cross ice pass, trying to keep it in. Marian looking to touch it out. Von Ruden has it. Corbett banked up for Jessica Von Ruden. She is knocked over by Bishop. Turning forward is Pegan. Taken by LaSalle. Tia LaSalle driving wide. Opens up down low. Waiting for passing option. She's pressed to the inboards by Bishop. Playing down low along the boards. Von Ruden takes it. Back for Jessica Anderson. Now for Von Ruden. Turns forward, a low shot that surprised Kolpitke. She'll fall on it and gets the whistle. 3:49 left in the first period. Taken down low here. McKenna Crush has it. Held in by Jessica Anderson. Backhands down low. This will be covered by Kolpitke. We get a stoppage in play. Face-off coming up. Marian wins it back. Played around by Crush. Taken and played forward for Anderson. Westfall with it. Banks it up ahead for Crawford. Heim has it, crossed over offsides. We get a whistle, stoppage in play, or rather it's going to be a delayed penalty coming up to Adrian for body checking. Who headed to the box for the Bulldogs?
Number 11.
Reagan Petrowski in the box. 2 minutes for body checking is the call. Face-off coming up in the Bulldog zone. 3:22 left in the first period. Von Ruden wins it back for Roy. Circles behind her own goal. Looking to send it out. She's able to and has Belland up ahead. Chasing after it with Jones. Una Belland comes away with the puck. She'll continue to skate it around the O-zone as Belland in. Looking to center for Von Ruden. It's taken away. Here's Kiefer. Engaged in a board battle with Roy. Belland comes away with the biscuit. Banks it to herself. Looking to cut backwards as Jessica Anderson picks it up, forces it back in. Belland tags up, carries it into the zone again, moves to the backhand, and she scores. Looked like the initial shot went in, but Jessica Von Ruden follows it up for good measure. And the Bulldogs score shorthanded. Played in by Jessica Anderson. Bulldogs quickly tagged up. Una Bellin made it look easy, driving wide around the defenseman, sent it in front, and Jessica Von Ruden will provide the finishing touch. 2-0 lead for Adrian with 2:37 left in the first period. Marian wins it back. Skating ahead is Brooke Anderson. Back for it, Trubin. Lifts it up, kept in. Spinning forward with it is Brooke Anderson. Brooke Anderson driving wide on the left wing. Taken away now by Hudanish. Looking ahead for Walschlager. Bulldogs are still shorthanded, scored down a skater against Marian. Walschlager is pressuring Hafel. Leaves it for Bishop. Passing up ahead, that one directed onwards. Shipper will get there, has help on the back door, trying to slide it across, but instead deflected behind the goal. Pegan has it now. Rianne Pegan, lots of traffic in front. Goldberg, a couple of saves, and then Pegan will score. The shutout streak for Goldberg is broken as Marian scores on the power play. Rianne Pegan. Great individual effort from Pegan. Just allowed to skate in. Puck was loose, found the rebound, and elevated to beat Goldberg. If she would have been able to hold strong and keep her shutout going for a period and a half into this game, she would have broken the consecutive streak shutout record. Now that opportunity goes away. And the focus now for Goldberg is simply trying to find the win and attempting not to allow another shot. She's played really, really well so far. Hasn't seen a lot of action. That was only the third shot she's faced. Really good shot from Pegan. Very well placed. Not much Goldberg could do about that one. Petrowski walks in, tries to drag it through the legs of the defenseman, Bishop. Still Petrowski down low. Turning, went off the shin pad of Bishop in a race after it. Here's Bishop on the backhand, looked to slide across. That was cut off by Corbett. Final minute of play. Bulldogs leading 2-1. As Pegan answered to make it just a one-goal game again. Carmen Anderson tangled up with Victoria Payton, and Carmen Anderson will be going to the box for tripping. Anderson for tripping is the call. Another 2-minute power play coming up for Marian. On their previous power play, Adrian got a shorthanded goal, and then the Sabres scored on the power play to fire back. 48 seconds left in this first period, and then on the other side of the first intermission, there will be about 1:15 of power play time to carry over. That is if Marian unable to find a goal in the late stages. Pass up ahead for Belland again. Ramped off the stick of a Sabre and out of play. Von Ruden to take this draw against Shipper. She wins it over for Roy. Shoots in. Sabres playing it back ahead as Roy's tripped up. Belland will pursue. Shipper drops for Jones. Final 25 seconds of the first period. Belland looking for it. Una Belland with speed behind her own net. Stretch pass up for Von Ruden. Looking to beat Crush one-on-one. She's angled to the boards. Von Ruden comes away with it. Feeds for Belland. Couldn't find it in her skate. Played out by Marian. Puck finds its way back to Jessica Anderson, and that will do it for the first period of play. Bulldogs heavily outshot the Sabres 15-3, but Marian still able to find a goal on the power play to keep it at a one-goal game going into the first intermission. More NCAA Women's Division III ice hockey in about 15 minutes' time as Adrian College hosts Marian University. Stay tuned for more coverage here on Adrian College TV.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena as we get set for the second period of hockey. NCAA Women's Division III hockey, that is. Bulldogs of Adrian College hosting the Sabres of Marian University. Calvin Keys joined for the second period by our director, Cam Overmeyer, as we take a look at our first intermission stats. 3 goals in that first period. Kaylee Caderet got the scoring going, assisted by Jaden Riley at the 5:51 mark of the first period. Then Jessica Von Ruden struck shorthanded at the 17:21 mark, assisted by Una Belland and Jessica Anderson. And then finally on the power play at the 18:18 mark, Brianne Pegan, was assisted by Brooke Anderson and Sydney Shipper to make it a 2-1 hockey game. Puck drop and the second period is underway. Cam, what did you see from the first period, and what would you like these teams to improve upon?
Now, here it's going to be tough here for Adrian because they're coming out shorthanded already for the first minute of the second period here, so they're going to have to play a lot of special teams on this first minute of the second period just to get by and actually get back to full strength and try and put another one on the board.
Face off in the neutral zone. Shipper will oppose Von Ruden. Bulldogs dominated the face-off dot in that first period, winning 65% of the draws. 16 saves made already by Kayla Kolpitke. Played on by Shipper. On the near boards, drops it off for Pegan. Already had a goal in the first period. This time Goldberg will make a left pad stop. Back up ahead is Bishop. Taken by Corbett. Around Von Ruden will chase. She collides with Hafel.
Now, Kelvin, here, I know in women's hockey you're not supposed to do a whole lot of body checking, which I've heard that's been kind of put up in the air on why they are not allowed, but I feel like these the stripes here are kind of letting a little bit of the body checking go, especially here early in the first, period and here early into the second.
Yep, definitely allow a lot of body contact. It can't be completely overt, shoulder to shoulder, but if you're rubbing someone into the boards, usually they let it go. Shipper behind the net.
Adrian College back to full strength here.
Taken by Roy, looking up ahead for Petrowski, who couldn't quite handle the feed. It was cut off by Crush. Change of direction for Roy. Centering feed for Petrowski, didn't get there. Follow-up chance for Wolschlager. Goes wide. Wolschlager will try and return it back up to the point for Jessica Anderson. Marian clears it out. Maya Roy will skate back for it. Able to feed it to Anderson. Picking up some speed now. Long feed up ahead here for Ellie Slater, the freshman, with the puck. Slater dropping it back here for Jessica Anderson around the boards. Hubenschmidt can't quite reach. Trubin will pitchfork it down low below the goal line, Bishop trying to get it out, but it's kept in by Riley. Catherine Trubin, a long attempt. Knocked down in traffic, and Reagan Petrowski, top shelf, makes it 3-1 Adrian. Petrowski, one of our fellow ACTV employees, makes a made-for-TV moment. Puts it top shelf. Sent that one over the blocker side of Kolpitke. Elevates over the blocker. Really, really great shot from Petrowski there. Re-extends Adrian's lead to 2 goals. Taken forward by Hafel here. Shot is wide. Good start for the Bulldogs. Riley bounces up for Slater, who couldn't handle it. Jones plays it forward. Trubin will look to clear. Acquired by Hafel. Now it's Heim with the puck. She's knocked over. Slater looking to feed Dofide. Instead, Brooke Anderson will collide with Slater. Jones up for Crawford. Behind the goal with it, Trubin changes direction for Riley. Now Dofide has her stick tangled up by Crawford. Fed back for Jones. Ramps up in the air for Slater. Looking ahead for Dofide now. Dofide for Slater. Couldn't handle the pass cleanly. Now Catherine Trubin around the boards. Hubenschmidt trying to get there, contesting with Brooke Anderson. Pile up near the far wall. Hubenschmidt backhanded in down low. Dana Jones working it along, and the Sabres clear it out. Picked up by Annika Hansen. Lori could not quite handle it. Long stretch feed up for Kuna. Hannah Kuna crossed over. Shipper wasn't out of the Adrian zone yet, so it's called as offside. If you're just joining us so far, we've seen Adrian goals from Kaylee Caderet, Jessica Von Ruden, and now Reagan Petrowski in this second period, and Marian's only goal came from Brianne Pegan. Sato going back to pick it up. Finds Kuna. Poked forward. Now taken by Lori. Feed up ahead for Caderet. Plays it in down low around the Dasher boards. Sorrell trying to find it. Dropped back by Marian, but taken by Caderet. Sends it around the half wall. Picked up by Bishop. Now Jessica Anderson. Rink wide for Corbett. Back up to the far side for Caderet. Great toe drag move, but couldn't hold on to it. Taken by Kiefer. Back up forwards for Chimenti. Shot blocked by Anderson. Follow-up chance for Kiefer. Took an odd carom behind the goal. Von Ruden. Pass up forwards for LaSalle. Here's Jessica Von Ruden again looking for Belland. May have deflected off a stick, and then the pass back across for Von Ruden. She is leveled by Carlia Sato. Now Victoria Payton the other direction for Marian. Payton spins off a check. Looking to center, taken away. Now Roy with it. Clears it out for Belland. Backhand in from the Norwegian. Roy, the defenseman, first one in on the forecheck. Oddly enough. Battled for down low by LaSalle, trying to win it away from Crush. Taken here by Payton. Marian can't quite get it out. Stolen by Belland. Feeds down low for LaSalle. Una Belland has Petrowski calling for it. Reagan Petrowski again, this time the shot's wide. Scored a few moments ago. 19 shots on goal for Adrian, only 4 for Marian so far. Score is 3-1 in the Bulldogs' favor here on a Saturday night at Arrington Ice Arena. Saucered forward, intercepted by Roy. This one carom downwards, save made by Kolpitki. Picked up by Carmen Anderson, a chance in front. Attempt coming in from Petrowski. Kolpitki made another stop. Carmen Anderson down into the far corner. Dropped off for Lori. Took a deflection off the right pad of Kolpitki. Now taken by Olsen. Banks it down. Petrowski will get there. Other way for Lori. Wraps up Crush. That should be a penalty for sure against Zoe Lori. Completely wrapped up Crush. They both go down. And now Lori will go to the box. Power play upcoming for the Marian Sabres.
Now as we're seeing here, Calvin, the penalty box seems to be a very common occurrence here for the Bulldogs.
They like to play a hard-nosed brand of hockey, and sometimes that results in going to the box every once in a while. The good thing is their penalty kill has looked solid. Marian had the one goal on the power play, but it was, I think, a bit of an outlier. Adrian was controlling for most of their penalty kill, actually. They had possession, and then Marian just had an odd chance that emerged and able to score off the nice shot from Pegan. Lori in the box for holding right now as it is lifted out into the Adrian bench by Ali Kiefer. 12:54 left in this second period here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Third game today at this hockey rink. We had ACHA Women's D1. They took on Liberty and lost this morning 4-0. And then the NCAA men's hockey team here at Adrian. Oh, it's a poor turnover. Wolschlager has it here. The NCAA men's hockey team here at Adrian got revenge against the same school, Marian, that the women's team is playing now, as Hudanish will take it forwards. Jocelyn Hudanish driving in, trying to beat Kolpitki. Anyways, the NCAA men able to get the win, 4-2, as Trubin will carry it back forwards. This one loose in front, a huge collision. Hudanish knocked in too hard, and we should see a Marian penalty now. Looks like it's Dana Jones going to the box for roughing. Hammered Hudanish right in front of the goal. We go to 4-on-4 for the next minute, 14 seconds.
Now, Colin, not just to say it's been a busy day here at AIA, but it's also been a busy day at campus. Adrian football team took on Olivet, winning that one 28-0, which was a good way to end the season, especially on senior night for them.
You were working that broadcast, correct?
Yes, I was. And then also had a women's wrestling tournament and a men's tournament today. They're in the Marilat Blue Gym.
I want to say women's basketball plays at home today as well.
They did play earlier.
Lots of broadcasts going on Adrian College TV. And a correction, the men's hockey team beat Marian 4-3 earlier today. Von Ruden, fans on the shot. The number 1 ranked men's NCAA team here at Adrian lost their first game in 36 contests against Marian last night, and then fired back today with the 4-3 win. And then, of course, this is the final game of our triple header, also Adrian versus Marian, except it is women's hockey instead of men's. Now Belland has the puck. Down low, being angled off by Crush. Una Belland had 2 goals in the first game of a back-to-back against Augsburg last weekend. Taken away by Schipper. Lofts it in. Corbett will go back for it. 10 more seconds of 4-on-4 before Lori returns onto the ice, and we'll have about a 40-second Bulldog power play. Sent around by Hafel. LaSalle intercepts Lori out of the sin bin. Centered for Maya Roy, walks in, shoots and scores. Just seconds after the Bulldogs headed to the power play, Maya Roy scores for Adrian. A great feed to the defenseman who walked into the high slot and beat Kolpitki on the glove side, makes it 4-1 Dogs. Marian found a power play goal in the first period. Adrian gets a power play marker here in the second. Jessica Anderson has it. Threads one through for Hubenschmidt. Played in deep. Sato trying to control it. Now it's Bishop. Saucered high in the air. Roy unable to knock it down, but got a piece of it, so icing is waived. Sorrell banks for Dofide, couldn't handle it. That went off the head of Crawford there. And now dug free for Allie Hubenschmidt, who skates up the middle of the ice, fires a shot off the chest of Kolpitki as Hubenschmidt is dumped. Sato behind the goal, pestered by Sorrell. Maya Roy, the goal scorer, keeps it in. Back up top for Jessica Anderson, winds and fires off the skate of Sato and into the near corner. Back up top to the blue line for Jessica Anderson. Now Roy driving around Acola. Still Roy with it. Leaves it for Sorrell, walking in. She shoots. That deflects off the blade of Crawford's stick. Back up for Roy yet again. Even strength hockey, but Adrian possessing a great deal here. Sorrell brought it just outside the Marian blue line. Long change for the Sabres during this period, so they unable to get to the bench, but now they will be able to, as the puck went off of Jessica Anderson's stick and out of play from Kiefer. Goes into the netting. We will get a draw in the neutral zone just outside the Bulldog blue line. Von Ruden. One back for Trubin. Up the near wall, LaSalle looking to cut in. Belland for LaSalle, turning away from pressure. Up top for Trubin, deflects in front, tip coming in from Jessica Von Ruden right in front of Kolpitki, who somehow kept it out. 9:22 left in this second period. Adrian's up 4-1. Von Ruden will oppose Olsen on the faceoff. Trubin's shot went off the backside of a Saber and wide. Kept in well by Riley. Now Peyton moves ahead. Pass couldn't be handled by Chimenti. Now it's up the other way for the Bulldogs. Von Ruden looking to find it. Taken away by Westfall. Back down low, skating with it is Schipper. Sydney Schipper trying to work it out. Finds Peyton. Centering feed intercepted by Trubin. Von Ruden back with it. She'll play it to herself. Skips by an opponent. Played rink wide for a Crush now. McKenna Crush shoots in. Sophie Goldberg chalked that up as her 6th save of the night.
Now, Kelvin, as you're seeing this Marian team
stolen here. Looking to spin it out in front. Stick to side, still loose in the slot. Trubin having a whack at it.
Now, what I was going to say is we're just under halfway here in the second period. And I just noticed there's only 6 seniors on this Marian hockey team. As you're seeing them play out here, it's a fairly young team as I'm seeing, and so a lot of potential, but still a lot of growth here to happen. So what are you thinking on these younger players here from Marian?
Definitely a developing team, still trying to learn the ropes of NCAA Division III hockey.
As number 13, Haley Heel, goes to the box.
Yep, Haley Hayfell looked like the call was slashing from the signal I saw. Didn't see the penalty transpire in actuality. With 8:05 left in the second period, Bulldogs head back to the power play. They just got a power play marker from Maya Roy on their previous attempt with an extra skater. Trubin, long attempt. That is blocked. Carmen Anderson finds it. Played down for Hudanish to chase. Carmen Anderson up top. Trubin. Anderson. Von Ruden all the way over for Cataret. Fires one against the grain. Went off a Marian stick and to the far side. Trubin unable to keep it in. Cataret finds it. And whistle blows. Wonder what the call was there.
For slash.
Penalty against Jocelyn Hudanish for slashing, as you said. So 29 seconds into the Bulldog power play, we will instead head to 4-on-4 hockey. But yeah, that is an interesting point you made about Marian having a really young roster. Still looking to learn and grow. Facing a tough test against the veteran experience of the number 7 ranked Adrian Bulldogs.
Now
Taken and sent forward there off the draw.
Now the season did just start a couple weeks ago, but this Marian team only has 2 games under their belt with 1 loss and 1 draw.
Yep. Still looking to find their first win of the season. Adrian is undefeated, 4-0 so far. 2 wins against Oswego State, 2 wins against Augsburg, and 3 shutouts so far for Goldberg. Was trying to set the school record for the longest shutout streak in program history, according to Coach Sean Skelly, who I spoke to earlier on this week. She would have needed to make it through 1.5 periods tonight to break that record, around that number. And unfortunately for Goldberg, Marian scored in the first, breaking her streak. Another streak was broken for the NCAA men yesterday when they lost their first game in 36 contests, but then started a new winning streak today by beating these very Marian Sabres that we see on the ice right now. Schipper crossed up. Marian will have to tag up. In the meantime, it's taken on by Trubin. Dropped off for Lori. Petrowski shoots it in and heads off for a change. Taken forward by Bishop. Carmen Anderson trying to find it. Skating back in her own end for it is Annika Hansen. Leaves for Carmen Anderson. Pressed to the wall by Brooke Anderson.
Marian's back at full strength now. They will go on to the power play here for 25 seconds.
Yep, as you said, Cam, 20 seconds of penalty kill for the Bulldogs. Corbett leaving for Carmen Anderson. Callie Walschlager walking in, possessing in the offensive zone, shoots it around the boards. Dana Jones trying to intercept. They battle for it. Taken down is Carmen Anderson. Hansen pinching upwards to keep it in. Now Hudanish back on the ice. Adrian at full strength after a short penalty kill. Corbett smacks it right back to Bishop. Stolen by Hudanish. Got stuck in the skate of an official. Now she'll play it for Carmen Anderson, who lost it. Knocked down again by Hudanish. If not for the ref being in the way there, we could have seen an odd man rush for the Bulldogs. Crawford looking to center, plays it out. Handled by the Bulldog defenseman Hansen. Over for Jessica Anderson. Hudanish. Up the far wing. Puts on the brakes, fires one. Right pad saved by Kolpitke. Now Slater has it. Skating ahead. Brings it in. Toe drag move from Slater to the back door. Good opportunity for Hubenschmidt. Kolpitke shuts the door.
Nice deke there to the slot pass, and just couldn't convert there for Adrian there.
A broken play off the deke from Slater. It almost worked out as it slid over for Hubenschmidt. Kolpitke makes a nice stop with 4:30 left in the second frame of hockey. Crush down low for it. She'll play it over. Marian looking to clear it out. That hit the back of Kiefer's skate. Now the Sabres clear it down. Maya Roy will touch up, and we will get a whistle. Adrian looking good so far, Cam. Up 4-1 here in the later stages of this second period. Trying to improve their record to 5-0 on the year. They got bumped up in the rankings from last week to this week. Last weekend they were the number 12 team in the country. Now they're number 7.
Now, from working previous games in the past of this team, I've come to figure out that this team is all skinny pedal and no brakes.
Absolutely. Lots of top-end talent on this Adrian squad. A lot of the members of the team felt they were frustrated with that number 12 ranking based on a lot of the performances they've had in the past. Jessica Von Ruden hammers one home, her second of the night. On the one-timer. Marian again just struggling to clear it out. Looking to send it ahead. That was kept in well again. A good play at the blue line sets up a goal. Backhand saucer for Von Ruden. I think that pass came from Belland. So good keeping at the blue, a great feed, and an even better shot for Von Ruden. What a goal. And I think that might have been a milestone for Von Ruden, the way her teammates were celebrating, and I think they saved the puck. See if we can get an update on the story behind that. Von Ruden knocked it down. Bellin plays it forward. He had that crispy backhand saucer to set up Von Ruden. LaSalle will get there first. Marian trying to play it out. Board battle. Belland comes away with it. A shot. Had Von Ruden there looking for the hat trick. Jessica Von Ruden working hard down low. On her knees. Feeds it to Belland. It's loose in front. LaSalle back to the point for Jessica Anderson. Kolpitke right pad stop. Jessica Anderson at the point again with it. Skates in. Still Jessica Anderson turning, shoots and scores. It's 6-1 Bulldogs. The floodgates opening here for Adrian. Anderson took it behind the goal, had plenty of time, and that just snuck by Kolpitke. Congratulated by her teammates. 3:09 left in this second period, a period where Adrian has exploded to capture 4 straight goals. They were up 2-1 going into the second frame. Now they are up 6-1. Jessica Von Ruden looking for the hat trick. She's already got 2 goals. Around the kick plate, Riley will grab it. Plays back down low. Here's Jones, looking to clear it out. Cataret trying to find it. Back for Hudanish.
Oh, hey, Kelvin, I think I got it here. Jessica Von Ruden on that goal, it would be her 100th career point.
100 career points for Jessica Von Ruden. Thanks for that one, Cam.
It'd be
good eye
career
there.
totals would be 51 goals and 49 assists.
So the native of Owatonna, Minnesota, the grad student playing her 5th year due to some extra COVID eligibility, finds, I believe, her 100th point, according to my partner. So congratulations to Jessica Von Ruden, monumental achievement. I had forgotten, talking to Coach Skelly earlier on this week, or at the beginning of the season rather, he was saying that he really wanted to see Von Ruden get to 100 points. Well, now she has. A huge milestone, something that's really difficult to do as a college hockey player.
And pretty even, too, across the board. Only 50.
Back door, chance, Cadorette, and Hudanish taps it in.
And the
7-1.
gates open.
Turnover from Marian behind the goal as they sent it around. It was kept in by Trube, an initial shot, didn't get through. Then the next chance found its way over and then played across for Hudanish, who put it in the empty net. 7-1 with 2:07 left. As we were saying, talking about Jessica Von Ruden, I think she is one of only 5 or 6 Adrian College Bulldogs to have 100 career points in the women's program. Corbett has it now. Chipped very high in the air. It can be gloved down by Bishop. Now Pegan, played back in. Emma Corbett looking for Sorrell on the wall. It'll be kept in, a long shot fired in by Pegan again. This is taken away. Regan Petrowski on the breakaway. Petrowski in, looking for a second. She can't find it. Cole Pitke may have gotten a piece. Played forward. Skating on with it is Akala. Goldberg made the save, only her 7th of the night. Marian being outshot 35-7 right now as the Bulldogs lead 7-1. You were asking me if Jessica Anderson scored the 6th goal for Adrian. Is she approaching a milestone as well? Because she definitely scored that 6th.
I was just wondering.
Gotcha. Well, Jessica Anderson had the 6th goal, and then we just saw, I believe it was Hudanish, struck for the 7th of the game. Final minute of the 2nd period. Brooke Anderson cutting backwards. On a special night for Jessica Von Ruden. Imagine if she could reach her 100th career point with her 2nd goal of the game and then find the hat trick with her 3rd. That would be pretty impressive. Make a special night even more unique. Dofide looking to usher it out in front for Hubenschmidt. Jessica Anderson steals it. That's tipped up in front. Hubenschmidt trying to angle it by Kolpitke. 25 seconds left in the period. A pile up. Hubenschmidt being held there by Crawford. Players trying to poke it loose on the boards. Finally taken in here by Hubenschmidt. Stolen by Dana Jones. Couldn't quite get it out. Now they will. Jessica Anderson, who had a goal earlier on in this period, plays it back in as it looks like the clock will expire in the 2nd frame. Bulldogs pulling away here. They're up 7-1 after 2 periods of play, and the big moment was the 100th career point on the 2nd goal of this game from Jessica Von Ruden. We will head to the 2nd intermission and be back with the 3rd period in about 15 minutes' time. Please stay with us on Adrian College TV as our coverage continues.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Dockey, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs exploded to score 5 goals in the second period. They are up 7-1 as things stand, and if you're just joining us, Jessica Von Ruden with 2 goals so far in this game, the second of which helped her reach the 100-point mark on her career. Now she's looking for the hat trick. As for Marian, they're looking to try and make up some of this 6-goal deficit that they've fallen into. A look at our scoring summary so far in this game. At 5:51 of the first period, Adrian scored at even strength. Kaylee Caderet assisted by Jaden Riley and Catherine Trubin. At 17:21 of the first, Adrian scored shorthanded. Jessica Von Ruden assisted by Una Belland and Jessica Anderson. And then Marian's only goal came at 18:18 in the first period on the power play. Rianne Pegan assisted by Brooke Anderson and Sydney Schipper. In the second at 2:23, an even strength goal from Reagan Petrowski assisted by Trubin and Riley. Then at 8:54 of the second, Maya Roy assisted by Petrowski and LaSalle. At 16, Jessica Von Ruden got her second, 100th career point assisted by Una Belland. At 16:50, Jessica Anderson scored assisted by Tia LaSalle. And then at 17:52, Jocelyn Hudanish assisted by Kaylee Caderet and Catherine Trubin. Whew, need to take a deep breath after that scoring summary. Wow. Bulldogs exploding. A huge hit from behind on Petrowski. That's going to be a Marian penalty here.
Goldberg goes to the bench.
Carlia Sato, yeah, as you said, Cam, empty net for the Bulldogs, going up 6-on-5. Finally, the Sabres touch up, and Carlia Sato will go to the box. Hit from behind on Petrowski. Bulldogs will go to the power play. 27 seconds into the third period.
Not a good way to start the third frame here if you're Marian.
Calvin Keys with Cam Overmeyer on the call, also directing, and Forrest Vermeer running the camera. Happy you've joined us. We're all students here at Adrian College bringing you the action. Bulldogs versus Sabres at the moment. One back for LaSalle, finds Roy. Rink wide for Belland. Power play up and running for the Dogs. Here's Roy. Finds Belland. Feeds it to LaSalle. Back for Belland. Tia LaSalle once more, turning, shooting. Right pad stop made by Kolpitke. Back up to the point again, it's Roy. Finds LaSalle. Turning forward. Passes to Petrowski. Looking to center. LaSalle takes it. Now Belland. Roy winds, fires, tipped in front, it's wide. Reacquired by Petrowski. Leaves it for Roy. Wolschlager has it. Dropped off for Petrowski. Then again for Wolschlager, it's stolen and cleared down ice by Brooke Anderson for the Marian Sabres.
Now I'd like to point out there was an amazing net battle going there for position with Reagan Petrowski and McKenna Crush in front of the net. They were going at it, trying to battle for position on that one.
Something you see a lot in hockey, just net front battles between forward and defenseman. Caderet deals it over for Carmen Anderson. 35 seconds left on the Bulldog power play as Corbett moves it again for Carmen Anderson. Carmen Anderson weaving down low, nearly tucked it by Kolpitke. Marian looking to clear. Corbett, good hesitation, move to keep it in. Caderet across the blue line and just out, so Hudanish will help Adrian regroup. Von Ruden tags up. Bowled over is Caderet off the contact from Schipper. Carrying in is Heim, lost an edge. She's down in a heap. Took Hudanish's stick and threw it away. Hudanish will just head to the bench in confusion as Corbett picks this one up, fires a shot that went off the shoulder of Kolpitke and into the plexiglass. Marian able to kill off the penalty, but Adrian still knocking at the door as Von Ruden feeds Carmen Anderson. No clean connection there. Skitters into the corner. Corbett picking it up at the blue line, skates in to the backhand chance. Save made, spinning around with it was Sorrell.
Now it looked like Corbett there had a chance to grab her own rebound and put it in top shelf.
Definitely a good opportunity for the defenseman. Slater carries in, slides it over for Sorrell. Couldn't find it. Other direction, Roy will keep it in. Down low with it now is Acola. Anderson finds Sorrell again. Picked up by Hafel, trying to bank it out. Glove down by Roywell. Keeps it in the ozone. Marian still unable to get it out as it's tipped in front by Sorrell. Loose just in front of the goal line. And that was cleared away well by Haley Hafel. Roy pokes it forward for Sorrell. She is stymied by Hafel. Taken now by Kuna. Good move. Toe drag. Couple of nice dekes. Clears it out. Looking for Acola ahead. 16 minutes left in this third period as Slater picks it up in front of her own goal. Banked forward, too far ahead of Sorrell. Now Jones opening up, and she'll skate it over center. Close to being offsides for Marian, but they're able to stay on. Roy behind the net of Goldberg, who's made 6 saves on 7 shots so far. Kayla Kolpitke has made 35 saves on 42 shots. Petrowski walking in and shooting. Went off the shin pad of Crush. Jaden Riley skating in with speed to keep it in the O-zone for the Bulldogs. Lorai has it now. Returns it back for Trubin. Reagan Petrowski, a long shot that was high and way wide. Trubin with it again. Feeds it for Lorai. Looking to spin off a check. Trubin slides for Riley, walks in, shoots. That is redirected in front by Carmen Anderson. Now it's behind the goal. Carmen Anderson back to the blue for Riley. Trubin, long shot off the blocker, I believe, and the rebound chance. Kolpitke will stop both. Follow-up coming from Petrowski.
Petrowski is putting some gas behind these one-timers she's having here.
Has a very strong shot. We'll see another one here, or perhaps not. Faked even the commentators out with that one-time feint. Jones trying to pitchfork it out. Trubin sent back into the slot. Marian disjointed right now. Lorai tries a backhand. Right pad save, Kolpitke.
Marian's having a tough time clearing the puck here.
Yes, they are.
They cannot get it out of their zone.
Taken by Crush here. Backhanded up for Brooke Anderson. Lots of time for Anderson. Fanned on it. Poked away by Corbett, who has it now. Banked forward, Caderet will race after the puck. Behind the goal. Circling. Back to Corbett at the point. A shot that was blocked partially by Heidi.
Now, I don't know if you can agree with me on this, Kelvin, here, but I feel like a source of a lot of Marian's problems have been getting that puck out of their zone. But once they do, they immediately turn it right back over, right in the neutral zone, and give Adrian the chance to get it back on the offensive push.
I think you're absolutely right. Having trouble taking care of the puck right now. Sabres will clear it out this time, taken by Hansen. Turning forward, Caderet directs it in. Back to pick it up is Hafel. Caderet pinching along the boards. Taken away by Pegan. Has Marian's only goal. Around the window. Kept in by Roy. Handled by Westfall. Skating it forward. Crosses over the Adrian blue. Roy dealing it right back out for Belland. Just out of her reach. Bishop gave it to Heim, who lost it. Forward with it is Jones. Goes all the way down. Belland in a race for it. Kolpitke plays down into the near corner. Belland will find the puck. Looking to move it to the middle. Jessica Anderson intervening. Now Marian will clear. Maya Roy to go back for it as she has Alyssa Heim on her tail. Roy. Von Ruden looking to direct it out. Kept in by Bishop well. Glove down by Jessica Anderson. Slater. Staying with the play. She's brought down. Here's Von Ruden. Carries over the Marian blue looking for the hat trick. Sends it goalward. Paddled aside by Kolpitke.
They finally got the opportunity to pick up Hudanish's stick over there.
Jessica Anderson, a long shot. You're talking about Hudanish's stick from several shifts ago?
Yeah, it's been sent over there in the corner. They just finally got the opportunity to pick it up.
Wow, lots of continuous play. That feels like ages ago now that Hudanish lost her stick. O-zone draw for Adrian. One over to Slater. Jessica Anderson. Around the kick plate for Dofide. Skating forward is Aaron Olson. Soon pickpocketed by Roy. Skates it back over the Sabre Blue. Roy behind the Marian goal. Looking to find it. Keeps a hold of the puck.
I'd like to point out Marian Faithful is going strong, going deep here in Arlington tonight.
Yeah, lots of Marian fans here, and they've been loud and proud so far. Jessica Anderson knocked away by Chimenti. She'll head back behind the goal with 11:25 left in the game. Here is Dofide. Around the boards. Adrian looking to break the puck out. Jessica Anderson sends it down, and this should be icing. Draw will come back in the Bulldog zone. They're leading 7-1, but remarkably, neither team has scored yet in this third period, about 9 minutes in.
Like you said earlier, a lot of continuous play in this period with we're already pushing halfway through the third.
One back by Shipper. Anderson, Brooke Anderson that is, forcing it along the boards. Puck goes around the dasher, scooped up by Eastman. Heading into the slot, this one ramps up in the air. Now Shipper, looking to send it back towards the goal. Dofide looking for Carmen Anderson, it's too far in front of her. Carmen Anderson back up by the Marian bench, as skating with it right now is Hafel. Brooke Anderson angled out. Petrowski over for Trubin. Wines fires a slap shot. That was wide. Lorei rebound chance. Kolpitke another save. Spinning around Petrowski. Missed the goal. Trubin angled to the wall by Westfall. Back up for Carmen Anderson. Jaden Riley now. Back for Carmen Anderson. The shot, they score. That's 8 for Adrian. Carmen Anderson makes it a 7-goal lead for the Bulldogs. Board battle is won by Trubin. Puck makes its way back here to the point, sent over. Riley was walking in, then back for Carmen Anderson. Plenty of time to get a clean shot off in the high slot, and goes low glove on Kayla Kolpitke. Tickles the twine, makes it 8-1 here at Arrington. These two teams will have to play tomorrow as well. Trubin skating over center ice and fires it in. Kolpitke will leave it there for Sato. Wolschlager, quick stick handle to keep it in. Hit hard by Sato. Cataret. Sato just leveled Wolschlager away from the puck, and that'll be a penalty. Looks like it's 2 minutes for roughing against Carlia Sato. Bulldogs go to a 2-minute power play. Face off in the O-zone coming up. Looks as if it'll be Zoe Lorei, Reagan Petrowski, Callie Wolschlager, Maya Roy, and Una Belland out there. And for Marian, they've got Sydney Shipper, Dana Jones, Alyssa Heim and Kristen Bishop out on the kill. Sent rink wide. What a pass that was. Wolschlager couldn't find the finish. Belland again has it. Back for Roy. Petrowski winds up. That was way over the goal. Maya Roy walks in, shoots off a shin pad. Wolschlager finds it. Sends it goalward. Lori. Quick shot off the shin pad of Dana Jones and cleared down ice by Sydney Schipper. Goldberg will play with the paddle. I don't know if she's faced a shot so far in the third.
I think it's more keen to say she's only faced 7 shots the whole game.
Carmen Anderson skates it in. Dropped back for Petrowski. Over for Corbett. Emma Corbett looking rink wide for Carmen Anderson. Back down low for Lori. Engaged in a battle with Jones. Or rather, that is Bishop who she's tangled up with. Puck being held there. Good tactic from the Sabres with 40 seconds left on the Adrian power play. Bishop and Carmen Anderson still tangled up. Dug free by Jones. Quickly loses it to Von Ruden, who sent it right through the slot. Corbett unable to keep it in. Emma Corbett collides hard with Brooke Anderson, who sends it down. And that should spell out a successful penalty kill for the Marian Sabres. Good work by them. Shots 48-7 in favor of Adrian right now. Von Ruden slides it over for Corbett, then gets it back. Jessica Von Ruden, the backhand. Hudanish, the follow-up. Thought that was going to be the hat trick for Von Ruden, but can't quite put the cherry on top. 7:37 left in the third. Calvin Keys, Cam Overmeyer, our director, and Forrest Vernier, our cameraman. Face off in the Marian zone. Played down for Hubenschmidt. Looks back up to the blue line for Trubin. Rink wide for Riley. Jaden Riley finds this one. Down low, Crush looking to pitchfork it out. Along the near boards, battled for. LaSalle getting in on it. Along with Hafel, who grabs the puck. Rims it around. Peyton can't get there. Trubin will. Dofied. Slid back for Hubenschmidt. Good shot block by McKenna Crush. Now Peyton looking to play it to herself. Puck was behind her, touches, and it is offside with 6:55 left in the third. 8-1 Adrian, the scoreline. These two teams are going to face off tomorrow, I believe, at 1 p.m. So just the first half of this back-to-back, which Adrian has looked very good in so far. Over halfway through the third period. Sorrell has it knocked away by Westfall. Long pass ahead for Slater this time. Taken by Jones. Around the boards, Kiefer finds it. Back up top for Riley, keeps it in, lofted it high in the air, found by Slater in front nearly. Puck bounces wide of Kolpitke. Sorrell angled to the boards by Crawford, but taken right back by Slater. Penalty upcoming to Adrian. Hooking. And it looks as if it is against Lindsay Sorrell, senior out of Windsor, Ontario. Two-minute power play here for Marian, trying to find their second of the night. Trailing 8-1. Haley Hafel back with it, deflected aside by Jessica Anderson. Schipper back to the point for Bishop. Bishop will walk in, fire, trying to generate a redirect from Brooke Anderson. Picked up and cleared by Belland. Right back up for Schipper now. Pegan, taken by Hansen. Rink wide, Von Ruden has Belland in behind. Great feed. Has it knocked away by Hafel. Belland plays it in, waits for Von Ruden to come onside. Plays it through the skate of Bishop, then loses it. Brooke Anderson over the red line, pinched off by Jessica Anderson. Anderson and Anderson opposing each other on the ice. Hansen takes it. 3 Andersons in this game, as we mentioned earlier. Jessica and Carmen, who both have goals for Adrian. And then Brooke, who has yet to get on the score sheet for Marian. Hansen shooting it down halfway through the penalty kill for the Bulldogs. 5:20 left in the game. Dana Jones looking forward for Nime, left by the paddle of Goldberg. Still going with, I don't think she's had a shot in the third yet, as Wolschlager with some speed, working in Callie Wolschlager to the backhand, and it goes in. I think it's Jocelyn Hudanish, makes it 9-1. Wolschlager really put together some breakaway speed, getting by a couple of Marian players. Takes it in, couldn't quite find the finish. The puck was still loose. Kolpitke couldn't cover, and then Hudanish following it up. Puts it 5-hole through Kayla Kolpitke, makes it 9-1 with 4:59 left in the hockey game. Hudanish wins it back. Corbett will shoot it down. That is a short-handed goal, I may add. Second short-handed goal of the game for Adrian, I believe. And I'm tempted to say that Hudanish has had both shorthanded goals as it's loose in front. Marian banging away at it. A scramble. 12 seconds left on the Sabre power play. Kiefer sends it in front. Goldberg turned aside. That's her first save of the third. Here it is, Heim on the backhand. Correction, Von Ruden had the other shorty in this game. Hudanish and Von Ruden both striking when Adrian was down a skater. Kiefer's shot is wide. Follow-up attempt is whiffed on by Olsen, circling around. It's in front for Marian. Trying to clear it out. Goldberg with a couple of nice stops. A couple of saves in short order. Back around the boards for Slater. Centering feed for Cataret. Over the blue line, shoots one. Fought off by Kolpitke. And it looks like she held on. Kolpitke will get some stick taps from her teammates. Nice save made by Kolpitke. Dofide will take the draw against Schipper. Marian wins it back. Westfall behind the goal. Contesting with LaSalle, taken by Schipper. Played out by Marian. Back in. Hafel goes back for it, but Dofide gets there first. Cycle for LaSalle. Slater turned it over to Brooke Anderson. Brooke Anderson plays it into the offensive zone for the Sabres. Taken by Trubin. Trubin plays it through. Racing after it. Now she'll cut back. Finds Riley. Saucered over for Lindsay Sorrell. Haley Hafel shoots it back in. Sophie Goldberg leaves it with the paddle for Riley. Sorrell taking it onward now. Knocked away by Akala. Akala will carry it on. Deflected away by Catherine Trubin. Von Ruden skating ahead. Feeds over for Hubenschmidt. Von Ruden looking for the hat trick. Can she find it? Loses the handle. Follow-up chance, Hubenschmidt. Kolpitke covers. Props to Kayla Kolpitke, has led in 9 goals, but has played really well. She has made 43 saves on 52 shots. The junior out of Powell, Wyoming. Played youth hockey for Park County Ice Cats. Adrian wins it back for Corbett. It is covered by Kolpitke. Another whistle. Von Ruden wins it to the far wall. Comes together with Pegan. Von Ruden down on the ice. If you're just joining us, Von Ruden achieved her 100th point in her collegiate career as an Adrian Bulldog. The grad student forward scored her second goal of the night to secure that in her 5th season of Bulldog hockey. But she is still looking for the hat trick, only has a little under 2 minutes to try and find it. Hubenschmidt carries it forward. Shot off the chest. Von Ruden in front. Can Sorrell tuck it home? Doesn't look like she can. Big save made by Kolpitke. Hansen. Over to the far boards. Annika Hansen staying with it. Give the puck to Von Ruden is the mantra. Long one sent in by Corbett. Turned in front, loose. Hubenschmidt sent over. Hansen. Von Ruden trying to hang around the net, it seems like, trying to get some sort of a tip-in going. Buck 22 left in the game as Corbett holds it in. Hubenschmidt will let this one roll down low as it's found by Von Ruden. Taking on the whole team by herself, knocked over by Keegan. Finally directed out by the Sabres as we near the final minute of play. Bulldogs have dominated. They're up 9-1. Maya Roy looking for her second goal of the game. Speeding around with it is Haley Hafel. Forward. Shot right into the shin pad of Jessica Anderson. Follow-up is gloved by Goldberg. Shot coming in from Schipper. Or rather Kiefer. 49 seconds left. Marian wins it back. Quick shot from Hafel. Pinned to the chest by Goldberg. 12th stop of the night.
11.
11 saves on 12 shots, rather. Haven't heard from you in a while, Cam. How you been?
Pretty good. Just trying to get all the directing duties done before I start talking.
Makes sense. Slater, a big shot block. Taking it forward. Knocked away. 25 seconds left. Taken by Lori. Dropped off for Roy. Plenty of Adrian players padding their stats here today. Dofide pinned it to the boards. Poked out by Westfall. Here is Chimenti. Looking to move around Roy. Final 10 seconds. Good move by Crawford. Falls down to the ice. And that will do it. Bulldogs seal a 9-1 win. The Bulldogs are barking. They win by 8 goals over Marian University. Dominant win that really took off during the second period. These two teams will face off again tomorrow at 1 p.m. We'll have that here for you on Adrian College TV, but that does it for today's coverage. The end of a triple header. ACHA women lost 4-0 to Liberty this morning. NCAA men got the 4-3 win, or 5-3 win rather, over Marian, and the NCAA women get a 9-1 win over Marian. And with that, we say thank you for tuning in to our coverage here on Adrian College TV. For our entire crew, I'm Calvin Keys. Have a great Saturday night, Adrian.
On Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.